Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're doing another Swiss Cube. Alright, well, Tinker seems like a card that you can break, so we'll take that. Kind of sad it's in the same pack as the Sundering Titan, but I imagine we'll find another Tinker target. Tinker target! What are some other cards in here? Grove of the Burn Willows, combo with Punishing Fire, of course. And nothing else terribly exciting. Duretti Scrap Servant, the Goblin Welder of Planeswalkers. Yeah, I love Sundering Titan and Terracodon. It's kind of sad they're in the same pack because both those cards have similar functions. Both 8 mana fatties that destroy non-creature permanents. I guess Sundering Titan can only hit lands, but you get the point. Anyway, we'll take tank. We'll take tanks. We'll take Tinkerbell. All right. Past a Mox Emerald. Well, if I was looking for a Tinker target, I think I found it. This one also is super fast mana, so I love it. Otherwise, there's Show and Tell, which is a great card. And Azorius Signet, perhaps, or Selesnya Signet for that matter, but Azorius is on color with Tinker, so that one makes more sense. But Mox Emerald makes the most sense, so we'll take that. All right, Gifts. Very fun card to break. I think I finally figured out where Fast Bond is good. A couple people left comments that were beneficial, so thank you. But you can do it with like Crucible of Worlds, and you can do it with Zuranorb. I heard LSV mention that one. Zuranorb, Fast Bond, Crucible is like infinite life. Just kind of cool. Maybe I just want the Signet here. Smokestack. So where is this most broken? I imagine this is broken with a lot of acceleration. Like if you have a factory, this would be a good card to break. And you can always, you're the one that controls when it's sacrificed, which I kind of like. I probably just want a Signet here. I think maybe make some sort of artifact-y thing. Gifts is pretty good though. Let's take that. I actually think I want Gifts because if I end up with Unburial Rites and Gristlebrand, it's a nice little two-card combo. Otherwise, I mean, you can also just pull out some cool tools with it. Ancient Tomb. Free manas. Fast manas. Does deal some damage to you, but I think it's actually probably worth it. Ancient Tomb. Otherwise, yeah, nothing else in here is bunkers. You have some fixing, but I'm going to take Ancient Tomb. Hey, my favorite card. Yeah. You know how I feel about Channel. Especially 5th pick channels. Yeah, we're just going to take it. And now we're just hunting for Eldrazi and fatty Mere Battle Spheres and Blightsteel Colossus. All of that nonsense. And we have Mox Emerald. It's kind of perfect, actually. We have turn 1 channel potential. How could I refuse? How can I possibly refuse? Otherwise, what's good in here? I mean, Counterspell, of course good, but channel. Hey, immediately followed by an awesome channel target. It's also Avenger of Zendikar in here, and it's Kura Tribe Elder, but no. Mr. Kozilek must be the pick. Unfortunately, non-tinkerable, but still. Very good card. Okay, we could take Garrick, who lets you cheat out green creatures. Might not be bad. Here's a Sneak Attack. Might just want to break that. Also another card, Sick with Kozilek. Mystical Tutor lets us find Channel and Tinker. That's actually interesting. Both of which are very good. Problem is Sneak Attack kind of puts me in a 3rd color, but maybe not necessarily. Maybe I just don't end up playing Tinker or Gifts. I think Mystical Tutor's where it's at, though. I kind of like that. With both Channel and Tinker, it kind of makes sense to me. Okay, Stomp Howler's adequate. Windswept Heath currently doesn't find anything, but it is a fetch. Awakening Zone is nothing special. I mean, I imagine Stomp Howler is pretty main deckable all the time. 4/4 that blows stuff up is pretty good. You do have to blow something up, I guess, which is a bit of a problem. I'll take it anyway. I don't care. I like it. Some people think it's worthless, but I like it. All right. Big Garrick, Stunted Growth, Masticore. I mean, Masticore is both tinkerable and channelable, but it's not that great unless you've got a ton of mana. Might just want Mr. Garrick. He's pretty good. Color intensive, yes, but not the best with channel. Here's Tooth and Nail. All right. I'm on board. You got me. Take it. Signet is fine. Nothing else in here really matters, so we'll take it. I like Primal Command, actually. Primal Command's good. I guess we take a land. All right, we'll take the Stomping Ground. I mean, Sulfuric Vortex is a good card, but maybe I want to fix for red at some point. Guess I'll take Dreadbore, whatever. I'm not going to play Koth or Dreadbore. So maybe just hate the thing that can kill Kozilek. Last Bit Goblin Guide. Well, maybe no red deck wins players. Okay, I mean, we're off to a good start. We got a game plan. We got the Channel and Tinker, both of which are very broken cards. Currently, Channel has a target. Tinker is... what's nice about Channel and Tinker is, like I said, they both kind of have a similar game plan. They both kind of want you to play big colorless things. Maybe I just want Basalt Monolith. Ramps me into Tooth and Nail and Kozilek. There's also Wall of Roots. I kind of like the colorless ramp more, especially since I have Tinker. Reclamation Sage is also good. Demonic Tutor is, of course, good. Winter Orb doesn't exactly strike me as a Winter Orb style of deck, but I mean, maybe going Channel into Winter Orb is a thing. I don't know, but I'm going to take the old Basalt Monolith. Okay, so I've got Prime Time, Through the Breach, Breeding Pool. Breeding Pool, I don't have any fetches, so I can't do it, but Vincer is something you can abuse with Karakas. Deranged Hermit is a thing. Probably just want Prime Time. I like him. Still looking for some good abusive things in colorless. Days, Treasure Cruise. I mean, they are, in fact, things, but Garrick's green removal, which I would think is actually really lacking in green-blue. I mean, granted, it's a fair card, but everything seems kind of fair in here. I'm going to take Garrick. I like the idea of playing, like, turn 2 Garrick with Mox or Ancient Tomb. Maybe Mox and Ancient Tomb. All right. This deck still is in need of fatty artifacts. Like Worm Coil would be very nice. Mere Battlesphere would be very nice. Gifts currently not looking all that good, but I mean, you can just search up a bunch of different powerful spells with it, which makes it okay in my mind. Lotus Bloom, a little bit slow. I don't know about Mana Leak, but it is a counterspell. Otherwise, Croson Grip. There's Edric, but not looking all that good in this deck. Pretty low on the old creature count. Trinket Mage finds Mox. So it's like a little blue land ramper. I'd probably just take Leak. Not a very exciting card, but people tend to play big, powerful spells in this format, so maybe I can counter something with it. Hmm. I mean, even if I get Karn or Ugin, I'm pretty happy. I can't tinker into them, but Channel seems like a more fun card to abuse anyway. I guess we take Elvish Mystic, get some more ramp. Otherwise, it's like Deathrite Shaman. I don't think I'd want Probe. Well, it was a Fyndhorn Elves, but I think we want the Misty. Get a little bit of fixing. Plus, Misty can find Stomping Ground. Not that that matters currently, but take it over the Fyndhorn Elves, I guess. Well, we've got Trop Island and Tree Speaker. Tree Speaker is a pretty awesome ramp card. I think I'm going to take that over the Trop Island. Although Tropical Island is a good one to find off Misty. Especially going like Misty, Trop Island, Mystical Tutor, Channel, turn 2 Channel. Wow, that is actually really good. But Tree Speaker can still do turn 2 Channel. I don't know. I feel like the ramp is important. Tropical Island is good, though. I still think Tree Speaker is one of the more powerful ramp cards. Oof, I love Woodfall Primus. Huge fan. Beautiful card to... Very difficult to channel into, but beautiful card to Tooth and Nail, or Sneak Attack would have been the ideal one, but still, we'll take Woodfall. I've just always had a soft spot for that card. Very phenomenal, very versatile. I mean, I can take Mirari's Wake. I do have Orzhov's Signet. There's nothing else in here I care about. Alright. Mirari's Wake it is. Alright, well, I guess we can take Savannah. There's Through the Breach, and we have Stomping Ground. Through the Breach, Woodfall Primus is some excellent synergy. But I only have Stomping Ground, and I can find it with Misty, though. Which is okay. I might just want Savannah, though. That's another thing I can find with Misty, and it makes the Mirari's Wake easier to play. Alright, maybe I take Regrowth here. Seems like a way to get back powerful things. Like... Well, bring back Channel seems irrelevant. Lotus Bloom. I mean... This card, like, takes too long, I feel like. I'll take Grossing Grip. Although I do have Indrik. Alright, I'll take Lotus Bloom. It does seem like not the right deck for it, but... I'll take Searing Blaze instead. I don't want to Troll Ascetic, so I'll hate something good. Hate the burn, I guess. Whatever. So we got a pack left. Still do not have a viable Tinker target. In fact, we're borderline mono green at this point, which is something I do frequently. Here's Rafellos. Ugin? That's tough. Well, I can't find Ugin off Tinker, but I can channel into it. And turn 1 Ugin does seem pretty good. But Rafellos seems very powerful in this deck. Rafellos is always good. Card is so strong. I think I gotta go Rafellos. I love Ugin. I'm hoping we see one more fatty target, but when you're this close to mono green, it really does not feel right to pass Rafellos. This card just does absurd things, like turn 3 Primeval or something along those lines. Turn 1 Rafellos, turn 2 something dirty. Just seems good. Seems too good. Progenitus with no way to get it out. Tooth and Nail. There you go. Yeah, I don't think that's happening, though. I could do Pilgrim. It's yet another way to get the Mirari's Wake. Although I could do Tundra as well. And that is Misty Rainforestable. A lot of fixing for that Mirari's Wake. Not that there's an issue with that. Maybe I would prefer the Pilgrim, but I only have a couple spots left in the deck. Although Tinker looks like it's not happening at this point. I don't have enough artifacts to support it anyway. But I may want to, like, try and table Pilgrim. I've only got a few ramp spells, though, I guess. I'd probably still take the Tundra. Alright, Ancestrals, some card draw. Demir's Signet is some ramp. Like, I think Vision is a much better card than Lotus Bloom, but Vision does suck later. I love Acidic Slime. It's better than Stomp Howler, probably. Yeah, probably is. Especially if you're ramping into it. Little early land hate. I think I'll take Acidic Slime. I kind of like the versatility of it. Maybe Signet's correct, though. Not that the black fixing is relevant, but Tinker does look bad. Despite the fact of not having a fat artifact to get into, I don't even... I'll take Slime anyway, but... So Staff of Domination with Raphelos. How much mana do I need to do it? I need to be able to generate... I probably am just going to take Staff, but let me think about this. Okay. So I need to pay 3 to untap Raphelos, and then 4 to untap Staff. So I need Raphelos to be able to get 5. It seems possible. Okay. I mean, it's potentially broken. Otherwise, you have Myakos, but we'll go for potential broken play. Snapcaster Mage. Natural Order might be a little bit sexier, since we do, in fact, have Primetime and Woodfall. Woodfall being the main target. Snapcaster doesn't really do much anyway. Natural Order is a very good card. We'll take it. Okay, Thran Dynamo seems fine. There's a Wildfire, jeez. We'll take Thran Dynamo. There's also Thada Edel. Alright, so Tinker's not happening. I don't think Gifts is happening. So I don't think Mystical Tutor's happening, which then leads me to think, why am I playing Mana Leak? Which means we are basically mono green. Ooh, Crater Hoof. Well, there's a good one. I mean, I wish we had more creatures to support it, I guess, so it's not that good. But otherwise I'm playing like Search for Tomorrow. Yeah, admittedly, Crater Hoof's not insane here, but keep in mind, Garruk makes creatures. Both Garruks make creatures. I admit, it's not insane. I don't see anything else of interest. Mutavault, whatever. We'll take Crater Hoof. I can play Dragonlord Atarka. I don't think I'm doing Frantic Search. Unfortunately, the Tundra becomes irrelevant. That's okay. We'll still play Dragonlord, and then that we probably want the Stomping Ground then. Sphinx's Revelation. Well, I guess that's a reason to play blue, but not enough. Lightning Greaves. It's okay. It does give haste. Nothing else matters here, I guess, so take it. Did table the Pilgrim, so alright. I'm on board. Can't imagine Misstep being good. Soulfire Grandmaster's pretty good with enough mana. I think we'll hate that. I mean, I'm not going to play it, but... Alright, this deck's only okay. I think we try and break Staff of Domination. Gen Wave. There we go. There's something to channel with. I have 2 Garricks, though. Could pose a problem. I guess we'll take it, but maybe we're not going to end up doing it. Take the quicker aggressive card. Alright, so there's some good and bad aspects to this deck. Isochron or Lightning Helix. I'm not going to use Isochron, so I guess we'll hate the burn. And I don't think we need Orzhov's Signet. Probably don't need Lotus Bloom. So this with 17 lands? It's okay. Or 16 lands Mox. Yeah, it's okay. It's not great. I like the idea of Mirari's Wake at Staff of Domination. Although it still boils down to Raphaelos needing 5 forests. I don't think getting 5 forests is out of the realm of possibility with our basically mono green deck. Yeah, okay. So Ancient Tomb is going to be a land we're running. Misty for Stomping Ground and Savannah. And of course Mox Emerald. The rest is not happening. So, what's the plan? We have Pilgrim, Misty, Savannah. 3 ways to get our white, which I think is enough for Mirari's Wake. There's only 2 ways to get Dragonlord Atarka. Oh no, Tooth and Nail's another way, I guess. Okay. That's probably enough for me then. I guess 3 ways then. Tooth and Nail, Misty, Stomping Ground. Well, Misty can only find one or the other, but I don't think that's a huge deal. I mean, I could very easily get away with one of each of those lands too, but since I'm trying to maximize this Raphaelos Staff of Domination combo, maybe I don't pursue that. I guess we are going to do Genesis Wave, but wish I had more. The problem is, if I Gen Wave enough and I hit double Garrick, that's going to suck. I mean, I end up with 1. I guess it's not the worst. Unfortunately, Channel's not that great in this deck, which kind of sucks. I'm going to play it, of course, and it's potentially abusable, but it's really not that good in this deck. Regrowth, similarly, not that good. I can also natural order out Atarka. I didn't think about that. That's pretty good. I could not mess with the Mirari's Wake, I guess, but I don't really have any other game plan going on. I think I kind of have to run it like this. I don't love it. I don't love having Channel and not a lot to abuse it with, but it seems like a pretty easy deck to go ahead and make work like this. So the plan is, of course, play mostly all forests. Why would it only say 11 when I have 12 spaces left in my deck? That's weird. Yeah, I don't think we're going to play a red or a white mana. I think we're just going to hope to get a Staff of Domination Raphaelos thing going, potentially. I have to remember all the different abilities on Staff of Domination. It's pretty, even if you don't have infinite, drawing a card, tapping a thing down, all that is good. And despite my best efforts, this deck is still pretty fair. I mean, the problem with Crater Hoof is, of course, I don't have that many creatures, but it still seems powerful enough that I just want to play it. I guess Regrowth, maybe bringing back a Garruk if it gets killed, maybe is good. Or even bringing back a Natural Order, I guess, is okay. Find another fatty. Alright, I guess this is the deck. Wish it were slightly better, but it certainly seems good enough to run like this, so okay. In terms of card draw, we only have Kozilek, but we do have a lot of like tutor things. Tooth and Nail, getting, you know, like Behemoth and Atarka is insane, or Natural Order, getting any of our fatties. All of that seems pretty good. Genesis Wave is going to be worthless for any less than 8 mana. I have to pay 8 mana to really get any sort of positive, beneficial effect out of it, which I think is doable. All right, well, I guess Channel's okay in here. Since our deck is like all green mana, I guess, Gen Wave, all of these triple green spells actually seem still pretty realistic to play with Channel. This deck could have used a Green Sun Zenith. All right, I guess I don't have anything else for you. This is it. We'll try it like this.